Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, good night, howdy. Back for another episode of All the Mods 10. This is episode number 7. I'm in our crystal generation, power generation room. On today's episode, we're going to take a look at Industrial Foregoing. It's a tech mod, and this tech mod will allow us to do some cool things. But first, we need to start off with the basics, which means we need to generate plastic. Check it out. We need a fluid extractor to generate plastic. It says extracts latex from logs, runs faster when given power. All right, well, we can definitely do that. I think they fixed the way that these work again. They're no longer like a green color. I went to the deep dark, put a waystone on there because I did not have a waystone there, and I managed to put a carpet here. I need to make a design of that or something. I managed to collect all these artifacts from going to the deep dark, but every episode I'll have something new on, I suppose. I think that's cool. Oh, we do have a new friend here. Check it out. Axolotl. What's up, Axolotl? The llamas, wolfies. Got a chair here, and oink oink over there, and a robot. We're going to do Industrial Foregoing and Industrial Foregoing Souls if we can get that far. First things first. Let's go make some machines. I did make this Emmy requester here to make mangrove logs, because we'll be using mangrove logs to extract latex. The core components will be these machine frames, and these machine frames will allow you to make any one of these machines. Fluid extractors, here we go. And I think I already made a recipe for it. Fluid extractors, yeah. I was trying to prep for this. I'm gonna do 40 formation plane from Applied Energistics. I think we can do this too. Why not? Formation plane. Formation plane is kind of like a block placer. Now we're gonna need a wireless kit. We're gonna need one of these because it makes 2. And we're going to drag another cable down from here. Right here is good. Alright, and place it right here. Oh, it's not in the way. There we go. And what we want to do is link it. I think it's in here. Kit. Fluid drawers as well. Fluid drawers. This will store the latex for us. Fluid drawer. Recipe. Go. Nice. We need control. Oh, let's see. Storage. Controller. Storage bus. So we can connect to our system. Another drawer for the latex. And I can take these off. Check it out. Already? Yep. So these are all filled with deuterium. This generates it pretty fast. I don't know, where do I want to put it? We could put it right here, right at the entrance here. Now that we have our channels connected to our inventory system over there, I can then go ahead and let's see. I'm not sure how I want to place these. All right, here we go. 1, 2. So what this will do is if we grab some logs, so if we do this, as you can see, there's like a breaking effect. Oops. But it's starting to extract latex. So I need to extract the latex from here. Grab a drawer here. And let's put formation planes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cable. Flux, yeah. This works too. Alright, and flux cable there. Break this. Now, let's try that again. Nice. Alright, here we go. So it needs to be on its own subnet. Honestly, to be honest, I don't really know what a subnet means. It just means it has to be kind of like not attached to the main system, but still has access to it. So right here we have a connector connected to our system that gives us access to all this stuff. And then we have this interface, which we're telling to keep a 64 logs in stock. And as soon as one of these breaks, it'll place it. And let's just set this filter for all of them. And what we can do is we can add acceleration cards to make sure it's always fast. There we go. So now this is working. We already have some latex being produced. However, we need to find a way to pipe this all out. So what I'm going to do is grab some mechanical pipes. And let's grab 100. All right, I had enough. And then I'm going to put power right here, because you can power these up and they'll produce a lot faster. Nice. And enter gate. So now these should be going a lot faster. And what we need to do is grab this and set these to extract. Nice. Check it out. We are now exporting latex from logs, and we're getting it here. We already have 10 millibuckets. Let's grab a netherite. Let's put some diamond upgrades here now. All right, let's put 3 of them in here. I think we should be good for that for now. All right, so now that this is working, we can then duplicate this again on this side. But we're going to have a machine processing latex for us. We need a latex processing unit. I think one's enough. So we're gonna have the same thing, but all the latex is just gonna get pumped into here with water as well. So let me set this up here. Let's grab a sink. And we're gonna, oops. Get some water from the sink and put it in here. And if we combine that with latex, we get plastic. And then we can get a furnace. Let's make a netherite furnace for now. And place it on top. And then we can grab another drawer. And then this will be our plastic at some point. Ooh, I probably should not have this here. So for now, I'm going to place it behind this, because if latex manages to get inside here, it'll be voided. So we don't want that, because you can put any liquid in there and it'll automatically void it. So let's not do that. Import bus and some cables. Where are you? There we go, and then connect these all up. Since this cable's right here, it's only transferring the power and not actually the channels. So these aren't using any channels, and this is a subnet, which means it's only 8 channels that I can use. Which means doing this wouldn't be a problem either, right? And putting a coarse glass here. And then this converts to a subnet. Now, let's test this out. Yep, it works. And I just want to test out the rest of them. This is our latex and plastic factory right here. Check it out. And I'm not using any channels at all. Barely. Now let's get this part set up, which means I need to fluids. And I got the power there already. There we go. Almost done. There we go. And as you can see, I do need a way to power this. But what I can do here is what I can do is energy transmitter. Do this. Here. Now I could have used this for all these machines, honestly, because I think this would be a good to do that with. And let's show the inner area. It's already doing it, honestly. And it should be getting power now. Yep. Nice. And let's turn off the particles. Alright, cool. Now, this is also a great way to power this one up too, because we do need an augment, a factory augment. Factory. Go. And if we put this in here, are you gonna get power here? Yes, you are. Nice. And if you now, it's taking all the latex that's being produced from these logs and converting it into dry rubber in this latex processing unit. And then what you can do is output, push up, and that'll push the rubber here. Then you can put input, just input, and then output, eject on. And there we go. We have latex, a good stockpile of latex in this. So this will constantly keep running as long as we can provide it logs. And this will keep running as long as we provide it logs. So that is our latex and plastic factory right there. It is connected to a wireless connector. Where we're not really using any of these channels. It's kind of like more for power at this point. But we have dense cable coming out this way to a normal flux cable. Now, will it work if I just disconnect this? And the reason why is because it's actually connected to this interface here. That's the only thing connected to it. And that's providing our interface with logs. But we have a cable coming out this way with quartz fiber cables right here to only transfer power to this subnet, which means that it's not getting these channels. It's using its own channels here. And the same thing over here, quartz fiber cable using its own channels here. And I have two import buses with acceleration cards now. So every time these run out of logs, it should be replenished there. So now that we have some latex and plastic, we can start making machines. So let's check it out. What I want to do here is storage. Now I made this here, and I can connect it right here, I guess. Grab a storage bus. What do I want to connect it to? The back, I suppose. And I'm gonna run this all the way up here. All right, nice. This should be 2 out of 32. And what this will allow us to do is, once we have our, let me put all this away for now. I'm just gonna put all of it away. This can go in here, just so it's clean. I like having a clean inventory. Put this back, And I'm gonna grab these items. And let me just put these away for now. And this away. And grab our linking cards. So I want to link this and this. Oops, no, add. Nice. So this controller is in its own network, not connected to that, but it's still connected to our main network. So now if we type in latex here, as you can see, we have the 76 buckets that we can see here in our system because we attached this storage bus to our network. Storage bus means that it'll show you the contents within whatever it's attached to. First part done. This is the core of the mod here. There are four, well, technically, yeah, four. Pity, Simple, Advanced, and Supreme. I think I mentioned it earlier, but these four machine frames are kind of like the core of the mod. All the machines use these. So we're going to go ahead and try to automate this. Now, we're going to need a machine here. And it's called a dissolution chamber. And I really only need 4 of them. 1 for each machine frame. So we're going to make 4. We'll just do this manually. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, cool. We can place them 2, 3, 4. All right. And let's see. Can I make this? Cool. This energy transmitter coming in clutch in this moment because these don't require as much power as those mechanism ones. So now that these are all powered, we can go ahead and grab a graph. Let's grab a extended pattern provider, and what these will do, it'll give me more channels in here because we need to do a bunch of like upgrades and stuff. Let's see, Industrial Foregoing. As you can see here, there's a bunch of upgrades you can make, and it wouldn't fit in a normal one. Check out pattern. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to fit all those in one of these here. Check it out. Range tier. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like these, just all these alone, you wouldn't be able to fit it in one of these. So we can put it in one of these and it'll fit. Now we're going to make the simple machine frames, and we have plastic already. I don't have the gears automated. And nether brick. All right, we're gonna make a couple recipes here. First, we're going to make simple machine frame recipe. Yeah, we can do it this way too with the latex in there. Now I don't know how to make this. So we're gonna do this first. We're gonna learn how to make this. Now we know how to make nether brick, and we need to learn how to make gold gears. Put these in here. Netherite furnace. We can put this right here. I'm gonna put this anywhere here. Let's do the rest of them real quick. So there are 3 types of kind of like liquids or fluids you'd use. The next one that we're going to use for the next tier frame would be pink slime. And then after that, we're going to have to gather gasoline or gas from a wither. Don't need one of these. Now it's off centered here. And yep, these are getting power really fast. Extended, so I'm going to put the simple machine frame in this one. I'm going to put the advanced machine frame in this one. And I'm going to put the supreme machine frame recipe in this one. And yeah, for looks, we'll keep that like that. Nice. I don't think that's set to extract out. I think that's why we're not seeing it. Yeah, they're right here. It's working. So what we want to do is output up. Nice. So those work. Advanced and supreme. Nice. Okay. And so now that we have these, we can then go up to the next tier, pink slime. So we need to put pink slime in here. And how do we get pink slime? here from a mob slaughter factory. And I'm going to need to make a couple of these. And what else are we missing? Kitty. Go. And here we go. I think I just need one of them. Maybe like a range upgrade. So we're going to put the other portal right here. Nice. The machine frames that we requested are now complete. That's very nice. Now we're going to need range upgrades. So range upgrades. Range tier. Now I don't need to make a bunch of this, but we can make a couple of these. 2, 3, 4. Now look for where the simple one is. We're gonna put it right here. And let's grab a tier, I don't know, 3, I guess. Just 1 tier 3. Let's go check on that. And it's almost done. Nice. We got 1 tier 3 extender, and I'll show you what these do in a moment. This is pretty much a way to farm mobs, and it'll produce slime, pink slime, and liquid meat, which you can use to drink and feed yourself. But I don't like liquid meat. Sounds kind of nasty, honestly. But the next step in our industrial foregoing project is to go into our mob room and set up a couple drawers, fluid drawers. I need a storage. Need another storage controller. And I'm going to need to hook up another one of the cables. And that's cable. And I can put a storage controller here. We're going to need this. Alright, nice. This is our current setup. It's not bad. Check it out. Oh, I got a ridiculous amount of totems and emeralds. So we're good with this pretty much forever. Let's turn it off. I'm going to replace this. Let me just put the helmet on too. Here we go. I have an import bus here, and this is set to having us have two storage buses here. This storage bus is collecting emeralds and golden apples, and this is pretty much trashing everything else. Because like this void stuff, it ain't really working. So this is a lot neater way to do it. We're gonna put the mob slaughter factory right there, and we can get another energy transmitter. I want to place this here, right there. Grab our toolkit, drink, put an ender gate on there. Nice. And just, but now this has power, so what we can do now is this. I'm gonna put fluid drawer here, and right here. This is the area I can work with. So linked. Now these two drawers are linked, and what we can do is put some stone in here and cover this up, and run this. Nice. And I can add this range extender here. Meat. I want the meat to go to the bottom. I want the pink slime. This is what we're going to need the most of here. Pink slime to the right. Alright, guys. Storage. What we can't do is now this here and here. Use this cable. Why not? Now, if we look at our emeralds, I have 855,000 emeralds. Wowzers. Totems. I have 13,000 totems. Pink slime. I got a bucket. But yeah, this mob farm might be a little too efficient, but let's check it out here. This has to be faster. So what we can do is make a speed upgrades. Hopefully it'll speed it up. Alright, so we have speed upgrades tier 1 to 4. We have efficiency upgrades tier 1 through 4. And we have processing upgrades tier 1 through 4. I'm lying, bro. I can do this, I guess. Alright, now it's no problem. We just gotta make sure not to break stuff in here. Check it out, we have a good amount of that stuff now. Now that we've gotten the advanced machine frames, so far we've done, let's see, machine frames. We have the simple machine frames, the advanced machine frames, and now we're missing the supreme machine frames, which are over here. But we need something that's called ether gas. So for this, we're going to need a couple things here. We're going to need to put a wither in a stasis chamber. So let's put these in here for now and put it in here. And can we request one? Hey, one's enough for now. Laser drills, let's request. All right, and we're going to need a fluid laser base. And one of these will be good. All right, so we got the fluid laser base, a stasis chamber, and we're waiting for our laser drills. We have 5 already. Now that we have an area cleared out, we would like to place our stasis chamber down. And I can just apply it power. I want to hook it up directly to an ender gate here. And I'm afraid of placing this down, honestly. Ender gate. This is a very dangerous area here. And I'm going to place it right there. Now, if you stand on top of this, it kind of like puts you in a kind of like a frozen state. But I'm not going to stand on there. The wither is. Or tinted glass. I think it's called tinted glass. Alright, let's grab a couple of this. And I think this should be good. Now, let's put a wither in here. Oh. Check it out. Oh, we're gonna have to pause that. It's not even facing this way. Now, what we can do now is place this fluid right here, and with the purple lens. And what we need to do is place these all around. These don't even place right. There we go. Let's just max it out. Now, all these should be having power. And we're getting aether gas in here. Now, what we could do now is grab a fluid drawer. And put it right there. And tell this put to the top. And now we have aether gas in there. Nice. And what we can do is put some of these in here too, honestly. So, can't put upgrades in here. I would have to put upgrades on each one of these. Now, can I put some of this in here? Yes, I could put efficiencies in there, no problem. Check it out. It's ridiculously fast. Now let's link it. Grab some upgrades. And we can upgrade this. You gotta make sure you have shift right click. Now if I do this again, it should be within range. Yep, no problem. And we should have aether gas in the system. Yeah. Now, supreme, let's see, machine frame. We craft 5 of these. Missing some ancient debris. And we should have some ancient debris here. Yes, we do. And we can just smelt this up real quick. I don't have this automated yet, but we're going to go over ore production tomorrow or on the next episode. So now I can craft this supreme machine frame. Craft 5 of them. This is our industrial foregoing factory, I guess. This is pretty much all you need to advance to the highest tier machine in this mod pack. We have the pity machine frames, the simple machine frames, the advanced machine frames, and the supreme machine frames, which can make you pretty much anything from the mod Industrial Foregoing. Pretty much make you any one of these blocks here, like hydroponic beds, block placers, furnaces, the stasis chamber we saw earlier with the wither, the laser base. These would be pretty good because you can use these to mine ores for you, like raw obsidian, ancient debris, which this is what we're going to do for our ore generation video next episode. What else? Yeah, we're mainly going to use it for ancient debris, the aldemodium here, and vibranium and unobtainium. So there's the unobtainium and there's the vibranium. You can pretty much laser drill all these ores. And in order to even get started with that, you'll need to make these machine frames, which I showed off how to do today. Oh, my bunny slippers are on. How embarrassing. But I think that's pretty much it for today, honestly. We can go over everything once more in order. We have our applied energetic system providing us access to our resources, and then we're getting the logs from our system and getting them inputted into here in front of these fluid extractors. The fluid extractors is then extracting the latex from the logs, and it's getting transferred here on this left side. On the right side, it's the same process. However, the latex is getting put into this latex processing unit, and as you can see here right now, it turns it into dry rubber, and then it turns it into plastic in this furnace. And here's our plastic. With that plastic, you can then make these machine frames here. So we have them laid out here. The recipe for the first one is just logs, iron, and redstone. The next one would require the previous machine frame plus latex, which we're stockpiling on this side. Advanced machine frames requires pink slime and netherite scrap, and diamond gear, obviously, and the previous machine frame. And the next one requires aether gas, netherite ingots, plastic, of course, and the previous machine frame. They all get made in these here. Here are the patterns for them. And in order to get pink slime to make this and the aether gas to make that, we can go over here and go over this once more, just to end the video. And in case it was a little bit confusing, we'll just go over it once more together. On the right side here, we have a mob farm with a mob slaughter factory that we made with one of the machine frames that we showed earlier. And we're producing liquid meat and pink slime. We have the liquid meat down here, and we have the pink slime here. They're both connected to our inventory system with this storage controller here with the storage bus. We also got all these emeralds and totems from this setup here. Oh my. Luckily I didn't open that. But that's our setup here. It's all getting powered with this energy transmitter. And that's how we're getting the pink slime to make the machine, one of the machine casings. And then we're using a stasis chamber with power. And we're generating aether gas from this wither here using this fluid laser base. And with these laser drills pointed in this direction, it has to be facing the fluid laser base. You can add upgrades to every single laser drill. We have some efficiency upgrades here, but this produces aether gas for us, and we can set some upgrades on this. Go. And that should be enough for this whole playthrough, honestly. But that's how we're producing aether gas, which is the last tier needed to make the last gas needed to make the supreme machine frame. And that's about it, honestly. I did make this off stream, the shadow pole scoop. We're going to be messing with this a little later. Where did my... Is it still over here? Yeah, it is. I want this back. We have all of our tools in here. But that's a breakdown of what we did today. And yeah, I think that's it for today. Let's just go back to our base real quick. Oh, nice scarf. Look, it gives it a little animation. You're running through the wind. Alright. But this is our Industrial Foregoing factory here. Not bad. It definitely gets what we need. And yeah. But whoever's tuned in, thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a learning experience for me and hopefully for everyone watching. Hopefully you guys have a good day, good night, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time zone it is for you. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.